We shot the feature in 7 days, bro. It was 7 days of like wild activities. As a producer, bro, I was literally doing everything. Plugging in holes in the boat, bro. Like, I drove our sound engineer to set. I ran errands if I had to. I was holding lights. I babysat people. You know what I'm saying? We did it all, man. Like, we looked out, man. So, like, it was a great experience. It was literally 7 days of just madness, bro. 18-hour days. And then looking at the final product, it was so worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm involved a lot in the post-production. So I've watched this movie probably 150 times, bro. And it gets better every time.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Film Goals Podcast. Today I'm with the one and only Rex.
Yes, sir.
I don't even know your last name, bro.
Rex from Vegas, man. That's me.
You don't have a last name?
I might share.
So we're here with the one and only Rex from Vegas. So Rex, you're I'm gonna say an artist because you do a lot of different things in town.
I do, yeah.
I know that you're mostly a DJ and you're a filmmaker, actor.
Yeah, dude. So when I grow up, I want to work exclusively in the film industry. But right now, paying the bills as a working DJ, man. I do gigs all around the strip. I have a residency Wednesday nights. So yeah, man, I love music. I love art. I started my whole journey as a rapper. And then from there, I kind of blossomed into like content creation and got to work with Josh on the film and realized that, hey, man, like the path that has always been there for me is film. And that's what I want to do.
That's what's up. Yeah. So let's start at the beginning of the journey. Like you said, I started as a rapper. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, dude. I was a rapper from the age of like 15 to like 25, almost exclusively.
So was music your first thing or film? What was the first thing that?
They kind of went hand in hand. So I learned how to do audio editing from a video editing class in high school. Mm-hmm. And I saw timelines and I was like, oh, wait, there's just like sound on this one. Like this is a little bit easier. Mm-hmm. I started making my own music. Started taking it serious like 2017. Recorded, my first EP at Gas Station Studios, like professionally edited, and then got into like music videos and that sort of world. And that's where I ran into Josh, and me and Josh worked on a music video together. We ended up working with For the Culture, a local brand out here that's no longer around. And we did the whole media department for them. So yeah, it's kind of like, it's a long story, but basically music has always been my like guiding light. But my favorite part about making music was always the music video side, the content side, I was rushing through making songs just to get to that video part. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's so like, that's my true love. And that's dope, man.
Okay, so we are back after some technical difficulties. We almost died, but we're good.
That's how you know my story was trash, bro.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
So we stopped on you talking about you created your first album and stuff.
Yeah, dude.
What made you get into rap, first of all?
Oh, dude, I just really loved music. And I couldn't sing, I couldn't dance, and I liked the vibes. I really loved Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was popping when I discovered hip hop. And yeah, dude, I just kind of like followed that dream for the longest and realized that, it was a really good time. It was a really good opportunity to express myself, but there wasn't a big future in it. You know what I'm saying? So like as I got older, I kind of realized like which route can I go that's going to be the most lucrative, be the most fulfilling, and still be able to like stretch my creative muscles. So that's where I kind of got into the content creation side of things.
Okay, cool.
I was at a bunch of, I got pretty good enough to like get booked for like, 50, 60 people selling tickets and stuff like that. And I realized that all my friends on the lineup weren't really like popping. And so I was like, why are they not popping? They're better than me, like dead ass. And I was like, someone has got to like cover these people. So I jumped into like a journalism side of things when I moved to For the Culture. So I was writing for blogs all around the country. For the Culture was a local brand. And they're like, yo, just write for us. And I was like, I'm covering Vegas artists anyway. I might as well work for a Vegas brand. So I wrote for them for the longest, realized no one could fucking read, and jumped into video. Okay. So yeah, so from that video side of things, I would do live interviews. We would film live performances and that sort of thing, kind of blossoming into a late night show. So I was a late night host for 20 episodes.
What show?
I was the Late Night with Rex.
Okay.
The show I produced.
It's your own show.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. And that's where Josh and I got really close because I brought him on to direct because I liked the way he directed my music videos. He was about it. And yeah, we did some really cool bootleg stuff. Bootstrapped a whole TV show. Literally everything, bro. Like Josh did all the lighting, the filming, the editing, and then I did all the booking, the interviews themselves, the audio engineering for that first season, and then we got a season 2 out of it. And then unfortunately the show had to end because I broke my leg in this crazy accident. But yeah, dude, it was a really fun time. So it was yeah, just a journey, man. Like I literally went from like making music to covering other artists to making content about artists to just being the subject of content itself, you know.
So for people, because you mentioned Josh like 3 times, so for
Yeah.
people who don't know, Josh is kind of how we met, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
you guys worked together on the First Friday movie.
First Friday the film,
and
yeah,
he's
man.
the director for that.
Yes, sir.
He's sitting over there.
Yeah, he's in the room, y'all. It's not like we're
But just so people know
he's
context.
always here. No.
He's the one who dropped the shit on there. No, I'm just kidding. So
dude.
yeah, man, that's pretty dope, bro. How you like transition from music to video and film.
Yeah, absolutely.
So talk to me about your full-time DJ gig, because that's pretty cool. Like you have like kind of, we call it a residency, or what
Yeah,
would
I have
you
a
call it?
residency. Yeah, so I've had a residency almost 2 years now at this bar called Davidoff. It's on the Strip in front of Fashion Show Mall. And, dude, I play there every Wednesday for, you know, every sort of crowd that will come through into town. So, you know, we'll get people that go to conventions or whatever. I got a bunch of regulars in there that are dope. And that was like my first like legit consistent DJ gig. But since I played there, I've done everything, bro. I've played weddings. I played motherfucking retirement homes, bro. I played everywhere in town, dog. You name it, bro. Bachelor parties, Sugar Factory on the Strip, like cool places like that. So yeah, DJing is really dope. It's kind of like a way that I can fulfill my musical journey without kind of like blowing money on being a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like being a rapper is so expensive. You're always marketing. Studio time costs money. And no one's really looking to pay you. You know what I'm saying? You get booked as a rapper, you get lucky if you make $50. But when I get booked as a DJ, I'm like mad if I don't make 200. You know what I'm saying? So like, and that's light, bro. Like DJing, I swear, if you do any sort of music or audio or anything like that, bro, I'm like, get into DJing, bro. There's money in it, and it's not hard. If you love music, it's literally chilling, listening to music all day. I was telling you earlier, I was like, it's basically you're doing computer work, right? But like, imagine like for you, like if you're editing a video, like if you had like a really cool fade out on this thing, and you're just in your room by yourself, like you don't really get the same feeling you would get DJing, because you do a cool transition, the whole room like, oh dang, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's literally just
instant
like,
reaction on.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like it's fulfilling, and there's money in it, and I really love it.
And you get to party.
It's a party, you know what I'm saying? If I don't have a drink at me when I'm DJing, you want to see me DJ, come on. But yeah, no, it's a fun gig. It's a cool way to pass the time, and maintain like my own schedule. Cause like sometimes I have to say no to certain gigs because we're working on the film or whatever. But I like when I grow up, bro. Like when I grow up, that's all I want to do is film. I want to be a film producer for every movie ever. You know what I'm saying? I have this idol, bro, that I found last year, bro. I have this new idol. The guy that founded the Dreas nightclub also produced the movie Weekend at Bernie's.
No way.
I want to be him when I grow up, dog. That's
An
cool.
old ass movie.
Yo, Weekend at Bernie's slaps, bro. I don't know. It's 80s though, so it might
You know
be like-
what? I've never seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
It might be. I mean, I don't know. I didn't watch this since I was younger. It might have like hella like terrible things in it, so it was in the 80s. But dude,
Or it's like really cheesy and you remember it being hilarious. 'Cause you were a
exactly.
kid.
Yeah. I mean, it's 2 dudes walking around with a dead guy.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
Yeah.
It's like he ain't no smell. Come on.
I always remember hearing references when I was watching like TV shows or other movies, and I was
yeah.
like, what the fuck is that? And there's like 2 of them, and I never sat down to watch
Dude,
them.
yeah.
One day.
They're considering how many films you watch, I feel like
Yeah.
you'd appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
It's a great cheesy 80s film. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. So let's talk about producing. Like, how did you get into producing? And because you said that's your passion now. So
Yeah, dude. Well, it started with music videos. A lot of it started with music videos. Just figuring out how to put a shoot together. I had one super terrible music video, and I realized like the reason why it was bad is because no one was producing it, and it was a videographer and me, and we were both like really new. It was before I worked with Josh, and I realized like, damn, like if I want it to be the way I want it to be, you got to outline everything. You got to do the locations. You got to figure out the shot list. You got to actually work on it. And from there, I kind of like grew into a producer as I made my music videos. And then once I got into video content production, it was almost like hitting the ground running. Like I was already ready. Like I knew how to, put certain shoots together and get stuff going. When we did Late Night, the TV show, like that was a really good opportunity to be out there in the field, work with the team. We had like 15 guys on staff that like helped me put it together. So we had like 4 different videographers. We had a sound engineer by season 2. Like it was really big. And that was like a really good way to get my feet wet and learn stuff. When I worked with For the Culture, I would produce all sorts of different content for them. I would do like live streams I'd put together with like different like segments or packages that we throw in. And we would film live events too. So we did shows on First Friday where we'd have like 5 or 6 videographers floating around the show covering these bands, getting like fire footage, you know what I'm saying? And then putting those together with the team and being able to produce those was a really good opportunity to kind of get my feet wet. The more I've gotten into it, the more I've realized like production is kind of like, or being a producer is just kind of like being hella organized and being able to like handle a team. You know what I'm saying? So like, I love teamwork. I feel like I can't work myself. I can't be my best self without a team. And so like being a producer, you're trying to bring the best out of your whole team. So I love it, bro. It's literally like what I live for type beat.
That's dope, bro. I'm curious, like you mentioned you were like, you know, you have all these teams and you were doing stuff for bands. Was a lot of your stuff like self-funded, or how did you start doing like,
bro, we did all self-funded, bro.
Yeah.
We're broke, baby. Shit. The movie, the First Friday film, when we finally got a feature done, it's only a probably like $35,000 feature right now. You know what I'm saying? So we're doing it all micro budget, but we're bringing a level of quality and professionalism that is almost unheard of in the underground. Like, we just still have a good time on set. We just still, you know, laugh and bullshit. But at the end of the day, we're getting the shots. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the end of the day, like, the team understands that too. Just everyone's just trying to do the best to get the best product. We're all on the same team, so let's kill it. You know.
And as a producer, how do you how do you figure out like timing, and also because you guys are self-funding, so you got to be like tight with every penny that you guys spent. So how do you figure all that out?
Connections, bro. You get connected and respected. You get your homies. You show them the level of work that you do. You see, you already know that the person you're approaching can do good work. So you're like, yo, look how dope this is. Don't you want to be part of it? Give us a good break. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, people are down for that because it's like they get to be part of something that's cool as fuck and unheard of in the underground. And like their name's on it too now. It's like your project too. So it's like when you're working with micro budgets, bro, it's really about having good friends, being able to, you know, come through. Because at the end of the day, if you don't got money, at least you got time, you know? So it's like, I could pull up and pull a 16, no problem. I don't care about a paycheck right now because I know something bigger is coming. Convincing other people about that is a whole different story. But yeah, if you're actually about it, like, people will buy in, you know?
How did you start making some of those connections? Just like when you started... Does it all come from the rap scene, or once
a lot of my connections are from when I was doing artist relations, like for the culture, or from when I was doing just journalism. You know what I'm saying? I never asked anyone, like when I did Late Night, I never charged an artist. I always did it out of the love of like what I wanted to create. I think people that do content for indie artists and charge them, it's like, bro, you're thinking short game, because every single thing I've done for free in the past has paid off in the future. So yeah, a lot of it just comes down to like making these friends came from just being able to, you know, go the extra mile for someone and not expect anything in return. But also it's like just being cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like if people want to like be around you, you know what I'm saying? It's that easy. Like, and
they'll come back.
Yeah, it's like, and that's my homies too. Like I'd never look at anyone like as someone I'd use. Or like something that like, oh yeah, like I'm only friends with them for this. Like no, everyone I worked with, I'm legitimately friends with. Like I would call them right now. Like our band from the Late Night, like they're still all my day ones, bro. I'll hit them up, whatever. They all went off and got famous on their own, but it's cool as hell, bro. They're still my friends, you know. And at the end of the day, like if you ain't kicking it with the homies, bro, what you doing, bro? You got employees, like. You got no money. Like,
all right, so let's talk about First Friday the movie. You kind of mentioned it a little bit already.
First Friday.
Let's talk about how you got involved and like just the process of you guys shooting it.
Yeah, dude. So long story short, I left the For the Culture brand in like April of 2022 ish. So I was not hitting up nobody. I was just doing my thing. I was getting my DJ career going, and then I got a phone call from Josh, and 2023, like May. He's like, hey, bro, I was talking about doing this movie when we were working together. I'm doing it. And I'm like, oh, tight, bro. He's like, I think I need you on the team. And I'm like, okay, hell yeah. And like, so we went and we met up at Red Rock. We talked about like a whole bunch of like things that he was planning to do. The casting was already done, but we were missing our lead actress. We had a couple locations that we still had to lock down. And yeah, dude, when Josh brought me on board, I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. Hit the ground running. I love working with this guy. We had done such a good job making the late night show. And so it was just like, why not, keep it going? Mm-hmm. The movie is inspired by the moments that we had at the For the Culture House when we were doing the First Friday shows and that sort of experience, and like just seeing the kids out there that would be like making art or printing T-shirts or whatever, and like just trying to make shit happen in the arts district. Yeah. And so like when I saw that, I was like, yo, like this movie is legit. Like, bro, this is like a moment in time, and I want to be part of it. It's the same argument I had about bringing friends on board. It's like I wanted to be part of something dope. So yeah, I came on as a producer. We locked down some locations. We locked down our lead actress, shout out Candace. And yeah, dude, we really just made it happen. The week before we shot, actually, there was a day where Josh was like, I don't think we can do this, man. And I was like, yeah, bro, I don't think we can do this, bro. And that whole day we quit. And then the next day he called me, he's like, yo, we got to keep it going. And then we did.
What was it? Just like a second of self-doubt or what?
It was a moment of like, fuck, dude. There's 7 days. Like we haven't dropped a deposit. We haven't done anything yet. So it's like the next day he's like, no, I'm going to go make all those deposits. And I was like, yeah, we're going to do it. Let's get it done. And we did, bro. And we shot the feature in 7 days, bro. It was 7 days of like wild activities. As a producer, bro, I was literally doing everything. Plugging in holes in the boat, bro. Like I drove our sound engineer to set. I ran errands if I had to. I was holding lights. I babysat people. You know what I'm saying? We did it all, man. Like we looked out, man. So like it was a great experience. It was literally 7 days of just madness, bro. 18-hour days.
God damn.
Keeping it going, bro. Every morning we'd have a phone call and it'd be like, yo, here's what we gotta do. And then it'd be like, fuck. Yeah, here's what we gotta do. But we got it done, man. And then looking at the final product, it was so worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like now I'm involved a lot in the post-production. So I've watched this movie probably 150 times, bro. And it gets better every time. Literally, every time we do something, it gets better. Hold on, excuse me.
No, you're good.
Andrew got cats. Pardon me.
No, you're good, bro.
But yeah, no, it was 7 days of madness, bro. And then we ended up doing a week of reshoots the next month. Not even a week. We did like 4 days. And it wasn't reshoots, just pick up shots, stuff that we needed. And yeah, we've been working on it literally for a year now. So yeah, dude, as a producer, like it was a very interesting experience between just the different personalities that we had. It was just a lot of team management. I got to AD a couple of days when we had big extras. So coordinating 80 people there that weren't getting paid, that were just vibing for hours on end, you know what I'm saying? And making sure everyone stayed happy and had a good time. Like it was a really cool experience, bro. Like if I had a job like that every day, I say this all the time. If I could get a job like that every week, bro, I would do it. Even though it's 18-hour days, even though it's stressful, even though I cried a couple times. I did cry. Yeah, it was worth it. It was absolutely worth it, man. It was cool.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting how you guys, because like I don't remember if I saw you guys on Instagram first. That's how I came to know of like the First Friday movie.
That's what's up, yeah.
Or if it was like through Jaden. I can't remember. Because Jaden was your AC.
Dude, Jaden is the great connector, bro. Shout out Jaden Stalmarelli, bro. That boy is cold. I've done like 2 short films with him, bro. He's cool. Yeah. He's cool as hell.
So when it comes to like the marketing part, are you like part of that too? Or
yeah, dude.
Like, how do you guys like decide what?
That's one of my specialties. So since I worked with content for so long, Easter egg too, I was a viral TikTok star. We ain't got to talk about that though. So yeah, I'm familiar with the content game, and Josh and I have just been doing crazy on marketing, making sure that everyone sees what's going on. Cause like, bro, professional sets that don't let people that walk by take a little shot if they're on the street are stupid, bro. Because every single person that sees that is like, oh, what are they making? I want to see that. So like, that's the way we're marketing it. It's like, let the people in, see a little insight, tell the story, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, see everything about the film that's not the film, and like people will want to see it. So like that's kind of like the angle we're going off of. A lot of BTS is out there. A lot of we put together some cool packages with our actors doing interviews and stuff like that. So pardon me. Yeah, marketing it is really fun. We got another trailer coming out pretty soon. We've got a couple new announcements, some Easter eggs and stuff to sneak in. So this movie's all about the city. So really just making noise about it and letting the city know that we're making, you know, something that's never been done before.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you guys want to talk about it, but I remember the First Friday, because you guys took the First Friday name, right?
Technically, yeah.
Do you want to talk about that or not? Like how it's connected to the First Friday, but they're not a part of it?
Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah. No, I mean, it's almost like naming the movie Christmas Day. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because this is about something that happened on Christmas Day, but it's not about Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if that makes sense.
It
like,
happens on First Friday.
It just happens to happen on First Friday. So, like, it's just the story of our experience as kids running around in First Friday. And there's, like, a fictional narrative that drives the story. But literally every element of the film is based off our experience in the arts district. There's nothing more true than that.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's part of Vegas. And that's what I like about, like, what I saw when you guys were promoting it. It was like, that's the Vegas story. And we're seeing these stories that are like, they're not the Strip, it's not gambling, it's you know, it's art, the arts district, especially how big it is now, arts district in downtown.
Dude, yeah. It's a subsection of the city that people don't talk about.
Yeah.
You know?
So tell me about like locations where you guys shot and stuff like that, because you guys shot it downtown, right?
Yeah, we shot
in the arts district.
Exclusively in the arts district. Shout out Westside Roads. He gave us his studio for the first 2 days. And that's also in the arts district, right by the 18 Ben sign. We shot at Taverna Costera. They saved us because another venue backed out like 2 days before. And Jeff at Taverna was like, yo, we got y'all. Come through. Give us a great rate. We shot at a Hookah Lounge over off of Russell for our villains like layer. And then we shot at Legendary's Paint Shop. Which if you're a writer or if you do any like tagging or anything in the city or any like murals or stuff like that, you know about Legendaries. That's like the spray paint shop.
Oh, okay.
So it's like that was a cool cultural moment for us because like if you've seen like our song contest, like that paint shop gets robbed. So it's like a moment in the film that is so pivotal to the story and it happens to take place at this literally legendary paint shop. Legendaries. You know what I'm saying? It was cool, man.
That's cool. It's very Vegas film for sure. So you also do acting and other stuff. Like what's next for you, bro? Like I know you're like you guys are big pushing the post production right now for First Friday.
Yeah, dude.
Well, what's next?
For Rex, what's next is just getting this motherfucking money. No, dude. So powering through post production, and then fucking from there getting into the film festivals, and then from there meeting the next director, meeting the next Josh, and having Josh buy me and be like, yo, let's produce your project. We want to put this together for you. Because I know there's another kid out there that's got 30K and a dream and does not have the connections. We got the connections. So it's
is that where it starts? 30K?
That's the base, bro. If you got that, bro, come on. We can make a movie. I mean, I won't get a salary, but we will make a movie the hard way. But yeah, no, like that's like the long term.
Yeah.
The short term is really just produce some more stuff, get in front of the camera a little bit more, and get behind it a little bit more. I want to get smarter with actual like cameras and lenses, because I did tell you about lights and I can tell you about like sound, but I can't tell you too much about cameras. So as a producer, I feel like that's on me to like be knowledgeable about that stuff. But yeah, no, like for the next like 3 or 4 months, I've got a short film coming out, shot by Forest Vision. Shout out Forest. And then I've got really cool opportunities to travel and see different places. So yeah, just seeing where the city gonna take me and see where other places could take me. You know.
Yeah, I just saw you came back from New York.
Yeah, I was in New
York.
York
What were you
City.
doing out there? Yeah, talk
Cutting
about that.
up, bro. We was cutting up. No, so in the film. Actually, yo, shout out, not good. I wore this for a reason. So in the film, the characters are clothing designers. And so every piece in the film is actually designed by our friend Numbskull. So you can actually buy this shirt right now on First Friday shop. You know what I'm saying? It says, it's a good day to fuck off. Candace wears this in the film. Tiana wears this in the film. And it's actually might be the one from the movie. And so when we went to New York, we were like promoting that clothing brand. So big thing with with me is like, if we're gonna feature a clothing brand in the film, let's get the clothing brand going a little bit more. Let's get a little marketing going for that too. It's all gonna be like, symbiotic, So we were out there in New York promoting, gave out 100 pieces of clothes, made some really cool friends, connections out there, and I actually walked by Tribeca. It was pretty cool.
Oh,
man.
yeah? It was happening?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Just happened to be there. And we hung out over there for like 20 minutes, watched the red carpet. Didn't have any tickets or anything, but it was cool, man. It was cool to see, and like we got hella inspired by like the movie posters they put up and stuff like that. So yeah, bro, it's all just for marketing purposes most of the time when I'm out of town. But yeah, dude, everything leads back to the movie, bro. If we can make this movie grow the way I think it is, bro, it's gonna be life changing. It's gonna put me in a position. It's gonna put all of us in a position to have the jobs we want, as opposed to the jobs we have to do.
I feel that.
Yeah.
All right, man. Love it. All right, guys. That's Rex. We'll put all his info below, and you guys can. He's trying to pound me. All right.
Pause.
No dating.
Dude, yeah. Rex from Vegas, bro. Follow me on the internet. Come by every Wednesday. Follow the First Friday movie. Get a t-shirt, firstfriday.shop. And then shout out everyone, bro. Like, literally, I didn't shout out a lot of people in this episode. I literally run on like a 5-minute ramble if I do that. But we got some great work being done at 11th Street Records for audio. If you need audio, go over there. Yeah. And, bro, thank you for having me, bro. That shit was dope, man. Appreciate it.
All right, guys. See you next week.
Yeah.
Peace.